Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today it is Tears Day, the 23rd day of the month of 7. It's autumn now. And the moon is actually, didn't we just have an eclipse? So it might be waxing. Let me just quickly check. Waxing crescent, 4%. Okie dokie. So let's see what message wants to come through today. I am using the Elder Futhark on Birch. Let's get some runes down and see what message wants to come through today. Interesting. How are you in these rare times? Did we feel a shift after the new moon and after the eclipse? We'll see. Right, and finally, lovely. Good ending. Happy ending. Right. So the message that wants to come through today, this is a message for whenever you find this video, and the message is for whoever this message is for. So if you are listening to this video and this message and it doesn't resonate with you, just assume and tell yourself that maybe it's just not for you, or it's not for you right now. Central issue, we have 8 Ivaz, which is the rune of the yew tree. This is patience, slow growth, slow development, taking things step by step, moving between worlds, and integration. That just keeps accumulating things. So definitely patience is in order, and slow your progress right down and take things step by step. You probably already are. Leading up to this, we have Nauthiz. Nauthiz is the rune of need. It always means tend to your needs, and so you have been. This is what's just happened. So you've been taking care of things. You've been tending to your needs. You haven't been able to ignore them, so there they are. You have to take care of them, and you have been. And now you're in a situation where you're taking things step by step. You're just basically doing each step as needs to be taken. You know, that whole next right step. What is going to help you? And you are immediately seeing the fruits of your labors, and that's really, really good. Like everything you do, every step you take, you are seeing the results of it. You're seeing the fruits of your labors. You're seeing progress. You're seeing the fruits of your labors. You're seeing I'm saying the same things over and over. Abundance and plenty and nourishment are coming of what you are doing. What is helping with that is the fact that you actually did begin this. I mean, these would have been needs that have been sort of around you like bees. That sort of, you've been hearing them, and you know they're around for you to take care of, but you hadn't actually, and now you are, one by one, step by step. So the fact that you begun, Berkana, birch tree, beginnings and birth, is a big, big help. And this actually helps you see the fruits of your labors as soon as you start doing them. So as soon as you have started, the fact that you started is the biggest thing. You know, it's that whole first step, and that starting is the hardest part, but once you've done that, then that's everything else seems to be easier. And so every step you take, you're seeing results. Every step you take is nourishing you. It's giving you nourishment, and it's making your whole surroundings and present moment more abundant. What isn't going to help is we have the blank rune, and then we have Isa. So starting with the blank rune, basically you know that you have needs, and you sort of feel like, because it's all been around you, you're not acknowledging it once you finish them. You're not even looking. You're just doing them like, you know, your to-do list, and you're not even thinking about them, and you're not even taking the nourishment of them, and then you're just sort of trying to push on to the next thing, and you're not allowing yourself to take the nourishment or abundance that comes of completing what you needed to do. Just that sense of like, there's just so much that I can't even see through it, the whole forest for the trees thing. And this may actually, this is sort of, how do I put this? Inaction is the thing that is the biggest problem, and there's a momentum of inaction, if you like. I don't know how else to put this. There was a momentum of inaction that part of you actually misses. And it's hard for you to get your mindset into a different mindset from this momentum of inaction, where you're there and the bees that are reminding you what you need to do are around you, and this is like a fixed state. And it's not necessarily, and it's something that you put up with for a while, but now you're finally in a situation where you're like, I'm going to take care of these because these are things that need to be done. It wasn't an emergency to do them, but they were like things to do. And now that you're actually doing them, you make that beginning, and it really, really helps you, and you immediately start to get the results and the nourishment and the abundance and fruits of your labors. But you could also choose, as you move slowly forward, step by step, to not do that, to keep that momentum of inaction. And then you will have nothing to show for it, and you will have nothing that is nourishing you and nothing that is giving you abundance. And then there's also that sense of that you're not even you wouldn't even acknowledge it. You basically it's just this unending to-do list, and you're not celebrating each completion. Anyway, your best bet in this moment where you're patiently taking things step by step, knowing that you're moving, you have to move forward. So it's like one step at a time, is to begin what you need to do, and let the abundance start to flow in. And this will accompany you and it accumulate as you go step by step. And what this is ultimately going to lead you to is we have Uruz. Uruz is the rune of the wild ox. This is strength, health, stubbornness, solidity, being able to dig in, being able to be immovable in the face of storms, that kind of thing. And that's what we're leading to. And that's a great strength to work from. And you're not going to get there really. Well, you are going to get there anyway, if you continue to take the steps forward that you need to. But you will get there happier if you go this way. Again, the way I read, this is your path through the issue. This is what's going to help you, and this is what isn't. These tend to be opposites, and this is always the antidote to this. So in this case, you realize that you had some needs that needed to be taken care of. You have started moving forward, hopefully taking care of certain things. If you actually acknowledge that you have begun on this, and you actually embrace this new beginning and allow yourself to unfurl and be reborn in this new way forward and to become something completely new, then as you go, then this is definitely going to help you, and you'll be happier as you move forward. You may also, though, be tempted to continue this sense of inaction and have nothing that you feel that you have to show for it. And you will still get here, but it will be not as good. It will be not as nice for you to get there that way. Really, it's basically saying, instead of continuing to be still and not move forward or grow or rebirth yourself, you could do the opposite of that, which is begin and allow yourself to unfurl and become. And that will help you to really appreciate the fruits of your labors, because everything you do is another thing that is nourishing you. And it's better to have a basket full of nourishment than have nothing to show for it. Ultimately, again, we're leading to the wild ox, which is grounded strength, health, the ability to stand firm in the face of storms, and that's definitely a better way to be. But you're headed there anyway, so don't worry. Don't be too hard on yourself. So that is the message that wanted to come through today. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.